Alrighty. Hi guys, Mark here, OKM Americas. We're back at the Reed Gold Mine. I've got Steven here. He helped me in August when we were here. We're working with the Rover C4. Today, we're bringing out the big guns. We've got the 7000 Pro Plus. All right, here we are. Let's go. Today, we're at Reed Gold Mine. It's mid-November. We were here mid-August, and with the Rover C4, we found natural gold using the mineral scan mode. Today, we're bringing the EXP 7000 Pro Plus here, and we're going to recreate what we did in August and see what kind of results we get with the 7000 Pro. One of the most important parts is the field book. Why is this important? It tells me where the gold is. In this book, I've got the notes of where we started in August, and I know from doing the analysis that the target is exactly 21 feet from where we had put our first cone. And you say, well, where did you put the first cone? This field book tells me that my first cone was 13.1 feet from the cedar tree, just north of here, and it in line with the pine tree that also is just north of here. So the more detailed you are in your field book, the better off. So we know where the gold is, let's go for it. So we've got a nice big quartz rock right here in our path. And this is the same kind of rock that you have under the surface that contains the natural gold. I'm sure, actually, if we were to run this through a crusher, that we would find gold in this rock right here. So that's always what you're looking for. Look for the natural clues that exist all around you. Keep your eyes open. This is the kind of thing you're looking for. And now let's prove it with our sensor. All right, we're set up. We're going to do the first mineral scan here at Reed Gold Mine with the EXP 7000 Pro. We've only got the center super sensor here. That's because for the mineral scan mode, the EXP 7000 Pro only uses the center sensor. So we don't have the extenders. We've got the caps here blocking the, this is where we put the extenders on. So we're only using the super center in the middle. We've got the extender so that we're going to get a nice clean scan. And we're going to walk, we've got our starting point and our end point set up. This is the same course, the same scan line that we ran for that we used for the Rover C4 in August. And here we go. We're going to do the mineral scan here. It's already, basically, it's set up from the last time I used this device. So everything is set up for automatic. We've got the speaker on, the lights are on. You can see the single super sensor is here on the screen ready to go. Our battery's in good shape. All I do is either press the play button here, or I can press the knob here. And so I'm going to get lined up, make sure I'm nice and comfortable. I see where I'm going. I see there's some debris in the way. I've got to make sure that I don't hit that. The key is to keep the super sensor perpendicular at all times. I finished the mineral scan. One of the great things about the EXP 7000 Pro Plus is, unlike the Rover C4, you can actually get a preliminary perspective on your results right here on the screen. So I'm going to save this file. I know that our walking length was 51 feet. So if we do the math, we're what, 16 meters? If it's, I'll do that exact calculation later. And you can see here, we get the preliminary, we've got a nice view that you can move with your fingers. And this is so that we look at this. And I would have to say, looking at this right now on this screen, this is our gold right here. That looks like our hit in a hit. So I can't measure the distance with this screen, but I look at this and I definitely see an interesting formation right there. So just like always, we're going to do the same scan again and see what kind of repetition we get. Okay, so we've just finished our second scan and we have a classic hit and a hit, just like we expected. Here you can see the formation is a little different this time. We don't have as deep a blue as we had the first time, but here you can see, based on what I'm seeing here on the control screen, that this is our classic hit and a hit. What we'll do with our Visualizer 3D is transfer this file over and look at this and identify exactly how far from the starting point our hit and a hit was, so that we can determine where the natural gold ring is. One thing that's also super interesting in this is you see the blue, the deep blue that we have here. We're going to run another scan to, we're going to run a tunnel scan to prove it, but this is also something very indicative of an underground tunnel. So we're going to prove it with the tunnel scan, or let's say scan it to see what the tunnel scan says. But I would bet that we're going to find in this exact area with the tunnel scan a very similar signature that indicates that there still is an open tunnel below us. Next, we're going to do the tunnel scan. I want to show you just how easy it is with the eXp 7000 Pro Plus to do the tunnel scan. So here we have our main menu. I'm going to scroll over, it's touchscreen, scroll over, that was ground scan, here's our magnetometer, here's the live scan, mineral scan we just did, here's tunnel scan. Click the tunnel scan, it's already basically set up. We can see here, I've got the single sensor, we're good to go. It's automatic, the speaker's on, the LEDs are on. All I have to do is get lined up, press the play button, and we're scanning. Okay, we just ran the tunnel scan, and exactly as I predicted, based on experience, we found the tunnel. Here you can see we're walking from the left to the right. This is the ground that we just walked over, and here, close to the end, you can see that the tunnel is there. I'm sure if we map it out when we get back to the office and we look and we compare this with our mineral scan, that this is going to line up pretty closely to the mineral scan. So what we'll do next is we will be able to locate this tunnel based on the measurements that we have in the Visualizer 3D software when we transfer this file over. So we thought there was a tunnel there. With the mineral scan, we found it and confirmed it with the tunnel scan. It's there. So it's a good indication of how the two technologies use the same sensors, but they process the data slightly different. One focusing on the fact that there's a tunnel there. The other, the mineral scan, is looking for those signatures specific to the natural gold. So you'll see we've got a nice confirmation, and we show how the two modes are closely related. Okay, we're finishing up here. We came here. We found natural gold with the mineral scan mode in the eXp 7000 Pro Plus. We found tunnels with the tunnel scan and the eXp 7000 Pro Plus. So between those two, it's been a very successful outing. Thanks for joining us, and we had a lot of fun.